Alright, so as per the title, we are going to be talking about the top 5 best devil fruits in Grand Peace Online as of update 6. Just know that I'm going to be taking everything into consideration, such as the fruit's grinding capabilities, transportation, and PvP. And before we start, just know that this is my opinion, so like, you know what I'm saying, this is my opinion, don't get too heated. So let's just get into it. So the number 5 spot, we have the Mera no Mi. This fruit didn't gain popularity until update 4, which was actually surprising because before update 4, the Mera no Mi was actually seen as a below average devil fruit by most players. But now it's one of the most popular devil fruits in the game. The Mera no Mi has amazing grinding capability, arguably the best in the game. You're able to solo dungeons with it, ship grind, and easily grind NPCs for levels. Transportation is not too bad either because if you pair up this fruit with the boat Striker, you have a lot of speed and the flight move is somewhat useful during fights in public servers. PvP is where this fruit lacks heavily though. I know that some people will argue that you can combo with this fruit, but I just don't see it. You don't have any true combo extenders as Mera, and the flame pillar move, unless you're cornering them into a wall, it will send them flying and you won't get that much damage in. You can easily perfect block its Fireflies move, and as in general PvP, you really don't have much options. If it wasn't for its lack in PvP, this fruit would have definitely been higher on the list. Moving on to the number 4 spot, we have the Magu no Mi. But now before anybody gets mad that I put this devil fruit this low, let me explain. The Magu no Mi is amazing at grinding. The best devil fruit for grinding in the game as of right now. It has insanely high damage paired up with its fire after effect burn damage. But the Magu no Mi has no type of transportation whatsoever. Water walking is sure convenient, but it's not a direct form of transportation. This fruit is extremely slow and predictable too, which is pretty bad in the meta. In PvP, however, it is still viable. Magma Eruption deals insane damage in combat, and paired up with a Trident, you can deal some serious damage to most people. I just don't see this fruit beating the other ones on the tier list though. At the midway point of the number 3 spot, this one actually might surprise people, but it's the Goro no Mi. Ever since this fruit has gotten the transportation move from the developers, I genuinely think that this fruit is S tier as of right now. This fruit is amazing at grinding, even better than before with the new move added. We're able to make quick work of dungeons, ships, and NPCs with this devil fruit. The only drawback is its extremely high stamina cost and long cooldowns. Its PvP side, however, is just as good, if not better. Lightning Paralyzation is one of the best combo extenders in the game. Its Flash Match is really good at being a guard break move, and it's too fast to be even perfect blocked. Not to mention its moves are fast and deal high damage. All of this combined with its fast speed and Goro Flight makes it amazing as of update 6. Coming at the number 2 spot, we have the Mochi no Mi. This fruit would have been number 1 if it wasn't for its lack of overseas transportation. Its Mochi Donut Roll move is mediocre at best since you really can't use it to travel to islands efficiently. Other than that issue, it's S tier and everything else. In PvP, it's outright busted as you can dodge nearly everything with Mochi's dodges. You're able to completely disable some other devil fruits abilities as well. Not to mention its huge and versatile moveset. And grinding is also just as amazing. You have high damaging barrage moves on a pretty much machine gun basically. I think the devs really went over the top when they decided to revamp this fruit and make it better after how much people complained about how bad it looked originally. Now for the spot we've all been waiting for, the best devil fruit in game as of right now is the Pika no Mi. I genuinely don't think that was a surprise at all. Pika has the best transportation in the entire game. Light Flight is insanely fast with the only drawback being of not being able to change directions, which isn't even noticeable half the time. In grinding, it's really good as well. Its moves apply fire, which makes it even better. Light Kick is a really fast move that comes in useful a lot of times. Light Ray is even better for the grinding since it's basically a cheat code against most NPCs. The ultimate is busted if you're able to put them into a corner. The PvP on this fruit is definitely lacking a little bit. If you fight anybody with half a brain cell, they will just try to perfect block your moves and punish you. Even that being said, I think Pika is a really annoying fruit to fight still. I don't think any other fruit can even compete with Pika other than Goro and Mochi. Let me know in the comments if you think I missed anything. I might make more videos like this depending on how this video does. And just remember that this is just my opinion in the end. So I mean, you can think that Suke is number 1 if you wanted to, but yeah.